On this fourth issue now, I'm starting to understand what it is I love most about reading a Batman comic. And it's kind of just being with Batman when he's exploring Gotham. Because I don't know, I just, near the end of this issue, I just got this kind of feeling of, and I think it goes back to even watching, beloved TV shows where every time you turn it on, it's like you're just kind of hanging out with these people and like a fly on the wall, and you just love every minute of it. And I kind of got a little glimpse of that near the end of this issue. The issue itself was, it was probably, I wouldn't say the weakest one, but it didn't, if for the most, it didn't kind of wow me, maybe is probably the best way to put it. Like in the last one, when Batman kind of stepped on this tripwire, he's not going to die, and there is a really, really cool there's a really cool scene here of him escaping. And I think the best part about it is it's kind of it's talking about how tripwires are used to kind of demoralize people and tell people that you don't know this terrain as much as your enemy. And it's kind of, that's what ties into the whole Court of Owls and Bruce not really knowing about them, even though they've been around for centuries. And once he escapes, really cool scene. Then you've kind of, this whole scene here, to me, it seemed like it was mainly written for somebody who maybe jumped in on issue 4 and hadn't read the previous issues, because they're kind of just talking, this is one of the Robin characters, I don't know which one, and they're talking about what's already happened. And the only difference here is that Bruce he's dug up his great grandfather's remains, and he's found on the bones all these little kind of marks, and he thinks that these are the daggers from one of these assassins from the Court of Owls. So then this is probably at the time I think I was reading it, I was like, I'm not really arsed about this part of the story. But now today, when I look back on it, it's a really cool sequence where I guess it's a different kind of art style. And it's like, I don't know, Greg Capullo maybe got an opportunity to kind of flex a different art muscle for a few pages, which was nice, and it's tied in with the flashback. And it's all about Bruce. I guess it's reinforcing his kind of almost certainty that the Court of Owls don't exist, because he actually investigated them as a kid, and he thought he found them, and he ended up getting trapped in a room for nearly a week, and he got really sick and nearly died and stuff like that. So it was a really cool kind of backstory. Even see here, you've got all of the all of his notes and stuff behind the comic book panel. So just kind of really cool stuff. I think at the time, I don't know, I did just kind of read through it, but even looking at it now, I'm kind of I'm appreciating it even more, I have to say. But the kind of after this flashback and talking to one of the Robins, this is where I kind of got the pang of, right, this is what I love most about Batman. And I guess, and this is probably what most fans love, is he's back out in Gotham. He kind of he's talking to Commissioner Gordon here, and he's like, I have a lead to follow up on. And then it's just this shot here where he's down in the sewers. He's got his little kind of it's not a flashlight, I don't know what you call it, like one of those things you break and it glows. But I don't know, it was just, I was sitting here and he was kind of out on the case again, and he was doing his investigation, and I just love the colouring and the lighting and stuff in these panels. And I was like, this is kind of it. This is the stuff you love about Batman. It's like the whole Gotham is it's like an entity in itself, And then even here, this last panel, you can see the owl's eyes in the darkness, and then he gets attacked by one of these. I'm not sure if there's multiples or one of these guys, because there's multiple bases, and there's a reference of this character Talon, which is this character, but I don't know if it's multiple people dressed up in the same costume. I guess I'll find out soon enough. But a really nice ending where he's in this kind of labyrinth, and obviously these Court of Owls characters are saying, welcome Batman to the labyrinth. So I'm guessing the next issue is going to be a lot of fun. And look, I'll leave it at that. We'll see what happens. But it was a good issue.